Welcome back guys into this new video of TechSpace. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get started with a secure boot into Windows 11. You need to have access to your PC's BIOS, UEFI firmware in order to choose and continue. So before we begin, you should first confirm that your computer is set to UEFI BIOS mode. So how do I make sure that this one actually works? So this is the part where I wanted to check out my current secure boot state. Here I wanted to go to the search bar or into my task bar, and here I'm going to type the word system information. Then I'm going to have this actual element, and here what I wanted to do is to look out for the secure boot. Let's say for boot, it says looking out, and it should be appearing now here into your right section. So this process won't be taking so long, so I wanted to make sure that I have entered the right information. There we go, which in this case here it is. Now also check the BIOS mode. If you clicked into this element, you wanted to click into the option that says BIOS and go for searched, and here as you can see, it must say UEFI, not legacy. For example, if this one says legacy, well, you needed to change the secure boot state. So if you click into this, for example, this Windows logo icon into the taskbar, you click into the power button icon, and while holding down the shift key on your keyboard, you choose the option that says restart. This will bring you up the Windows recovery environment, and this might be appearing directly in here. And of course, you might be seeing the recovery screen. You can click into the troubleshoot, for example, but basically when you are directly to the Windows recovery, you must reload your account, or in this case my PC, in order to making this process much more faster. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to be going back, and I'm going to show you just a few elements of how it should be appearing and how it should be looking your troubleshoots elements. So usually when you are into a Windows 11, for example, you might be seeing something like this, like the BIOS, as I just showed you. So here is, for example, the recovery troubleshoots that I was telling you before. So if you click into the troubleshoot or you into advanced section, you chose the UEFI secure on boot, and with this secure boot selected, you wanted to code change the status to enabled. So basically what happens here, if you cannot find or enable the settings, you may need to first disable a setting called CSM, compatibility support module, into your BIOS. So once enabled, you press the key to save and exit, often the F10 key that you might be appearing directly in here. If there's no explicit secure boot on off option, here is the OS type toggle that usually it appears into different elements of, in this case, for example, here's the secure boot, and usually this appears into other compatible versions, and here is the UEFI mode. Now as you can see, this one is the OS type. You go for other OS, and basically you can restart your computer and it should boot as usual without any hiccups or issues. That's how you can enable that element directly in there. Now after the PC reboots, you can check the system information again to confirm that the secure boot state is now on. To do that, once again, remember to go back directly in here, click into system information, and directly here into the system information you wanted to click once again into the BIOS, search, and here is my BIOS, and here is the actual information about it. And you can now check out exactly the same information, speaking about the compatibility support module. I'm gonna cancel this compatibility support module, and usually it should be appearing now directly in there. And basically that would be actually it, guys. So just in case you have any questions, you can leave it down below in the comment section. Remember that all of this process can be checking out directly into the actual let's say all the log support section of the Windows element directly into the Microsoft support. So you can see that step by step everything is that we talked about is directly in here. The settings, the update, security, recovery, restart, troubleshoot, advanced options, restart, and all of those elements. So hopefully guys, with all this information, you have now a clear way of how you can choose a secure boot. Thank you once again for watching the video guys. See you next time.